Disappearance of Martin Allen. Martin Allen, the 19th of October 1964, probably before or in 1998, is a British teenager who mysteriously disappeared on the 5th of November 1979. No trace of Allen has been found and his fate remains unknown. Martin Allen and his brothers grew up in a council flat in Hornsey, where their mother was a secretary at Tufnell Park Primary School. When Martin was aged 12, his father Tom gained employment as a chauffeur to the Australian High Commissioner, and the whole family moved to a cottage in the grounds of the Australian High Commission in Kensington. This was a significant change in the Allen family's socio-economic circumstance, and their new neighbours included the De Beers jewellery family. Margaret Thatcher and Edward Heath were regular visitors to the High Commission, and Thatcher had a passing acquaintance with Allen's father. Allen attended the Central Foundation Grammar School in Old Street and was described as intelligent, good at French, maths and drawing. Allen was a shy boy, looked young for his age, and not the type to run away from home. On the 5th of November 1979, Allen travelled home from school on the London Underground. His intention was to go to see his older brother, Bob, who lived near Holloway Road, but he needed to go home first in order to collect some money. At around 3:50 p.m., he said goodbye to some school friends at King's Cross Station and set off in the direction of the Piccadilly Line platform to travel home. Initial reports state that this was the last confirmed sighting of Allen. Later reports state that he came home around 5 p.m. as witnessed by his brother, Kevin, but went straight out again. Allen failed to reach Bob's residence. The family were not alarmed that he did not return home that night, as they assumed that he had stayed with Bob when it got too late. After having spent the following day not hearing any word from Allen, his mother rang Bob at 7 p.m. He had thought Martin had gone home due to fireworks from Guy Fawkes Day celebrations. The parents phoned Allen's best friend, Robert, who told them Martin had not been at school. The parents then called the Metropolitan Police. When Allen was reported missing, a large-scale police operation was launched supported by a media campaign. This failed to locate him. The police searched Allen's bedroom in the family cottage for 9 hours but did not find any fingerprints. After a televised appeal 5 weeks after Allen's disappearance, a male witness came forward to report seeing a man accompanying a boy acting suspiciously at Gloucester Road Station at 4:15 p.m., about half an hour after Martin vanished. The witness reported that the man was standing with his arm around the shoulder of the boy, who resembled Allen. The boy appeared distressed and both parties appeared to be nervous as they got onto a train. The witness saw the man prod the boy in the back, and overheard him telling the boy not to try to run when the pair left the train at Earl's Court Station. The witness described the man as 6 feet tall, in his 30s, well-built, with very blonde hair and moustache, and wearing a denim jacket and trousers. The effort to identify the man was described at the time as London's biggest ever house-to-house search. It included a visit to every property in Earl's Court, the publication of an artist's impression and the wide circulation of identikit pictures. Investigators eliminated 200 possible suspects, spoke to 50,000 people and collected 600 statements during the inquiry. The identity of the man was never discovered. Allen's brother, Geoffrey, alleged that in the early stages of the police investigation, the detective in charge had told the Allen family that there were high-up people involved and that they should stop talking and not take it further because someone will get hurt. In 1998 it was reported that police in Liverpool, acting on an anonymous tip-off, had discovered a shrine dedicated to Allen at the home of an alleged paedophile. This bizarre development prompted a brief resurgence of interest in the case, but no new leads were forthcoming. In 2009, police told Allen's brothers Kevin and Geoffrey that the files on the investigation had been destroyed in the flood. That same year, Allen's parents conceded they had no hope of seeing him alive again, believing him to have been abducted. They stated their wish, simply to know what had happened and why. Tom Allen died in 2012 after having been closed in the 1980s. The Allen case was reopened in 2009 in light of new information. The officer leading the revived investigation admitted that police were baffled by the case and that, despite a massive initial inquiry and a good response from the public, they had few leads. Police interviewed imprisoned serial killer Dennis Nilsen twice about Martin's disappearance. No evidence of a connection was found. In 2012, police initiated a number of new investigations into child abuse allegations dating back over the previous 30 years. This included a re-investigation of claims of systemic child abuse by an alleged paedophile ring at Elm Guest House during the 1970s and 1980s. The location of Elm Guest House, along with the alleged activities of the individuals involved there, have led to media speculation that Alan and Vishal Mehrotra were abused and murdered by paedophiles